Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Wednesday. Happy winning Wednesday, y'all. Man, listen, these tech issues is crazy. About to get Miss England on here, y'all. They don't want us to be great tonight, but you know what? That's how you know it's about to be a whole entire situation. What's up, though? How y'all feeling, man? What's going on? Tierra Duh, what's up, baby? I see you at the top spot. Hey, yo, we miss you. We ain't seen you in a few weeks. I want to say we ain't seen you in at least like 3 weeks. What's up, though? How you feeling? Good to see you. Elder, what's up, Elder? Yo, Elder, you know what? I started to hit y'all up, but then I was like, you know what? Ain't nobody even gonna hit me. Like, yo, I started to hit you, Amaya, and Jay, yo. Did you see that gala last night, yo? Iconic, yo. And they our partners. Hip Hop Public Health, they our partners, yo. If you missed that gala, yo, they had who they had on there. Dougie Fresh, of course, was hosting. DMC, Chuck D, Ashanti, Jordan Sparks, SWV, In Vogue, like all of these iconic people in music, Salt from Salt and Pepper, like yo, and it hit me. It like yo, if if these people who are iconic in our music world, if they are focusing their attention now on doing something around health, doing something positive, whatever, blah blah blah, why not have our younger up and coming artists do something also focused around health, even if it's just to get their attention? Like, I know that might not be the way that you want to actually break into the game, but it can be a good, powerful way for you to start to make the connections that you need in order to really get where you need to be. Yo, Dougie Fresh actually reposted one of my things that I had tagged him in, and Mike Bloomberg had responded to one of them. And I'm like, yo, with that type of platform, that type of situation, just take for example, let's just say something like let's say like diabetes, right? That runs heavy in Black community families. Say y'all made a song, a really tough song about diabetes, yo, and we tag them in it. What choice do they have but to put y'all in the room, in the studios with those icons and record that type of song? Like, yo, I just feel like it's an opportunity wasted for anybody who really wants to do something with music, because yeah, it's not the rah-rah stuff that we used to, but it is definitely a way to be able to get in and start networking and start making your connections. Like, yo, what? Y'all would kill it. Y'all would kill it. But yo, let me shut up. Let me shut up. I didn't even call y'all because I'm all like, yo, ain't nobody about to take it serious. Ain't nobody about to really do it. So let me not even waste my breath. But yo, it was definitely a situation. Alice, I'm feeling good. That's what's up. I'm glowing. Hey man, listen, I'm just trying to drink my water, mind my business. That's what's up. Hey Nate, what's going on, Nate? Ain't seen you in a minute. Always good to see you. King Core, yo, them jewels be fire. Thank you for sending them. And Elder, your jewels be fire too. What's up, man? Hey, Karan, what's up? Always good to see you. What's going on? Hey, Cam. Oh, you made Elder watch with you? That's what's up, yo. That's definitely what's up. Yo, the advertisements was great too. What's up, Breezy Breeze? Good to see you, Breezy Breeze. Always. Hey, Naeem, what's going on, y'all? As I said, I love that video, and I think we are going to consider it for hire because that song about salt was so important. Yo, it was, yo. Very much so. And you talking about these are people who got Grammys under their belt. Like, yo, yes. Hey, Naeem. Say, I'm glad me and Mr. Lou had a talk. Got something cooking up. That's what's up, man. I love it. I love it. Hey, Missouri, what's going on, yo? Let's get Miss England on here, yo. But yo, y'all music people should think about that. Miss England.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up?
Yo, you looking all professional, yo. I love it.
Thank you. They was just trying to get on me, and I thought you heard it, so I was like in my feelings because I was about to be Chanel, and I didn't want the internet to see that.
Yo, you could be Chanel, yo. It's all good.
Where's the light at? Like,
Yo, hey, Stinker. Hey, Hardcore.
You want to go outside?
No.
Okay.
Hey, I was just telling them real quick. Did you go to the gala that HeartSmiles was invited to with Hip Hop Public Health? Yo, Dougie Fresh, Chuck D, M Vogue, SWV, Ashanti, Jordan Sparks, just to name a few of the heavy hitters that was there. Salt and Pepper.
What is on my playlist?
Yo, right. But listen, this is what I was telling our music heartbeats. If these iconic people are now switching their focus to talk about like health stuff and all that, why couldn't our heartbeats do a banging health song and give them no choice but to work with them?
Yeah.
Like, I know that they want to get in like on their own thing and all that, and that's cool, but make your connections first and then do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, yo, if we made a song like that, yo, they would have no choice but to throw them in the room with those iconic people to bring that to life. And that could be a true start of somebody's career. They literally spending millions of dollars on this stuff. And I'm like, here we are sitting on the sideline with all this musical talent.
That's crazy.
Yo, crazy, yo. They got their little
They're not a part of the conversation.
Stuff, Grammys all in the back. I'm like, yo, they sitting up here having conversations with us about like Will Smith, Fresh Prince. They probably don't know EPMD, but like about like EPMD, DOS effects, people like that.
Wow.
I'm like, yo, like, come on. And we sitting on the sidelines. Yo, if I knew how to sing, yo, they wouldn't be able to shut
Ain't
me.
no sideline. And hopefully what we talk about today would definitely like kick it to another level. I'm glad you talked about that, because that video I was showing today had something to alignment about how we can use our talent where people can look at what we're doing and we're not just rapping or talking and just about, life, but we have a strategic outline out of the music with an agenda. So we're going to talk about that. So it's funny that you brought that up. We always be on the same page.
Yo,
and that's
always. And yo, I hope they don't try to shut our video down when we play it. Because they be doing that. They did it with me and Miss Simone a couple times. We try to play a video that got music in it, and then they shut us down.
Maybe because he an underground rapper.
Or just take what she said.
Listen. So, Heartbeats, how y'all doing? I need a thumbs up. I need to know what's going on. I miss you guys. Listen, this week has been something. I have a big event going on Saturday, so I needed some energy, so I wanted to do something different with you guys. So what we're going to do today is look at this video. You may have seen it. It's on one of our famous page in Baltimore that you may like. It was just Murder Inc. I know Joni, and I know that. But one thing that I will say about the video, I'm gonna be very honest, because I always tell you about the experience. When I first seen it, I was like, I don't want to even look at this, because the first sentence, I was like, this is not for me. But something made me go back later, and I looked at it, and I was like, wow, this right here, I need my heartbeats to look at, because when I was your age, I wasn't even thinking about, and the way that this person strategically designed this song for you to think about what is going on in the world to the next level. For me, I needed y'all guys to see this, because I wanted us to talk about it. I wanted to hear your opinion. I was excited because it was a different way to get out some social study skills and some educational skills for us to become better people, but also for us to understand how it works political to make sure our voice is heard. So, Joni, do you mind sharing?
Yeah. Let me get this screen share on. Make sure you let me know if y'all can hear it or not too, because I know it'd be a little thing you got hit.
I can't hear anything, Joni. No.
She gonna get up for me.
It takes a while to delay.
If she on mute, you can't hear her.
Never vote again. I don't think I ever had the president.
Enough electoral votes, more than 270,
I can't hear you,
more than
sis.
enough to become the 44th president of the United States. He will be the first.
They should be able to hear now. I had to start it over. They couldn't hear.
Okay, I hear it now. Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready when you're ready.
All right.
African-American president of the United States.
I've been broke all my life, but I kept hope all them nights. You see business in my city? Yeah, they closed all them twice. I was just riding down Salem, all them damn potholes I can't drive. I know y'all can fix it faster, but I know y'all won't try. Don't nobody care about us, and that's why I don't vote. Voted for Obama back in 2012, I remember that's when I had hope. He was saying, yes, we can, and everybody got less food stamps. And when I turned 21, I was still broke, I'd never vote again. I don't think I ever had a president make my life better. Did it all on my own, ain't no politician ever do a nice gesture. I don't even know the mayor's name, I ain't never seen her one time ever. Tell me how she gonna help the city. What I'm supposed to do, write letters? What I'm supposed to do, blame Trump? He ain't never really gave a ain't nobody raised minimum wage. None of these jobs pay enough. I think they just wanna keep us broke, cause they ain't putting none in place for us. This how all my people feel, but we gotta learn. We complained enough, let me change it up. Everything I just said, everybody I know think the same way. See, they don't wanna see us vote, and we never do, so we see the same thing. But all our votes really do count, and they'll never really let it show. So now I'm finna break it down, cause if I don't, you would probably never know. First thing first, you know back in middle school when they taught us, it was 3 branches of the government. We forgot it when we got older. It's the judicial, the legislative, and executive. But all we know is the executive. That's the mayor, or the governor, and the president. Now none of them 3 people make no laws, they just be checking them. The laws come to their desk and all they do is say no or yes to it. So when the news station tried to tell us that Barack Obama couldn't put us on, we was all salty at Obama when it was the Congress members all along. We gotta focus on the legislative branch, yeah, they the ones that make the laws. Yeah, they the ones write how much food stamp money you get on the card. But when people that wanted to help us wanted the job, I know they probably lost. Cause we ain't even know their name, we ain't know their face, we ain't know it all. So the Congress or the State House, that's legislative, they make laws. So what we want from the president is what they do, okay y'all? See, they election every 2 years, but we don't ever even go to those. The Congress, they can raise minimum wage, but we ain't even really know it though. So you know how back in 08, when we all voted for Obama, we was all supposed to go back in 2010 and vote for the Congress. Cause they the ones make child support laws, they the ones choose if your kids at school get to eat steak or corn dogs. The State House make the court costs. So if the country failed, then you can't say it's them, it's your fault. Cause y'all ain't know to vote for Congress members that was for y'all. And they don't gotta leave after 4 years, and we just let them sit. See, they don't wanna tell you this, they want you to focus on the president. Now the 3rd branch is the judicial, that's judges. They the reason why John Crawford and Trayvon ain't had justice. So when Meek Mill got locked up just for popping willies, we blame the judge and not the city when they let her get voted in, cause they ain't know who to vote against. Imagine life on the other side. Roads better, schools better, everybody get their license back. Grocery store food better, custody of your kids back. Homeless people get new shelters. If we gon' fix the US, we gotta start with them 2 letters, me and you. Somebody told us that the government wanna keep us broke, but the only reason why those people in the government is cause we ain't vote. And I ain't talking about the president, I'm talking about the ones we ain't know. See, they was gonna try to keep it low, but it's gonna hurt them when they see the pros.
Every time you stay home, someone is making a decision about you, making decisions about the air you breathe, the water you drink, the food your kids eat, and how much money you bring home every 2 weeks. So every time you sit out an election, every time you don't show up because you think it doesn't matter, someone else is happy that you didn't show up, so they can make that decision for you. Vote.
Meet Mac.
Yo, that hit different for me when I first heard it. And I see some comments, they hooked me up today. I got my engineers over here. It's different, y'all. Let's take a minute just to soak that in. Just a minute. Because I know for me, listening to it put hair standing up because it made me realize how much I missed out. How much I wasn't informed. I was voting for the presidents. Didn't even go to the legislators and everybody else because I didn't know. So now I got to hold myself accountable and come back to you guys and have this conversation.
It says, I'm right there with you. How about my first time voting ever was for Obama?
Mine too.
I was not motivated I would say informed Eva at all about the importance. And I wasn't even looking at it the way I should have. Like, even if I didn't see the value, I should have still respected the people who died for me to be able to do that. And I wasn't even at that particular mind state. But it wasn't until I seen Obama, I'm like, no, I gotta be on the right side of history.
And that's the same way. And then the way he broke it down for me, the way he said, listen, yeah, that's when they wanted us to vote, but we ain't vote. We should have voted 2 years before that. And I'm like, dang, I'm lost. I'm back. I gotta go back and catch up. Like, so I just wanted to know, like, how did that hit for you? And when we talk about music, the intelligence of how he put this together for our young people to grab it, and the emotions and his passion, and how it just brought something out of me. That's when Joni talks about doing things for the health. That's different, right? Because you're strategically doing something for our people to be educated, but you did it, he did it so well as an artist. It caught my attention immediately. So I just want to soak that in. Like, at first, when I first seen it, I was like, what he talking about? I don't need nobody to take care of me. But when he broke it down, it would hit the soul, because I was like, ooh, I didn't even know that. And I'm 40. Like,
yeah.
So I'm looking at what we have so far for the comments.
Yeah. Naeem said, to be honest, the government just picked any individual to be the president. The votes low key don't even apply. Elder said that it really opened up her eyes.
Nice.
And Shannon was talking about how Murder Inc. only posts negative stuff.
Yeah.
And Naeem also said he think it relates to equality versus equity.
Definitely. And
that might have went over a lot of people's heads. Can you explain that real quick, Miss England, just so everybody can be in the conversation? Because that was a deep comment, Naeem.
I'm trying to put it like, how can we I'm gonna give you an example, right? You have a person that make $80,000 a year standing at the gate. You have a person that has make $30,000 a year standing at the gate, and you got a person that make $15,000 a year standing at the gate. I just want to make sure, and Joni, make sure I'm explaining this right, because I have it in my head. I just want to make sure it comes out. So what happens during that is, instead of picking up our incomes of the people that are 20, the 20,000 and 30,000 to see over the gate, the only person that can see over the gate is those that makes the 80,000. So it's how we get the other people to look over the gate. So say Joni make 80, I make 30, and Hardcore make 20,000, right? And Joni the only one that can see over the gate because of her height, and her height got her like that way based off the resources that she was born with. So Joni was born with these resources, so she automatically got it. Where you have your people who make the 30,000, where they have to find a way to get to the gate to see their opportunities because they were not born in it. So instead of Joni picking up these people and saying, here, look over the gate, we have to, the resources that are giving to Joni because of where she was born and that income rate, and the resources for me and Corey, who was born under low income, we wasn't allowed to have the resources to look over the gate. And those resources came to Joni based off of the income that she lives at. Does that make sense, Joni? Did I break it down, or do I need to go more deep?
I think you kind of broke it down. The only thing that I would say, if anybody is struggling to catch on to that, equal is everybody basically getting the same thing. Equity is you getting what you need. So somebody might need a little more than me because obviously I'm in a little better position. So instead of me, having my equal share, because we all need the $10, we're going to give this person $20 because they starting off in a negative already.
Exactly. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Sis, for that.
No, I was in my mind, I was looking at that picture. You probably never
seen it. Yeah. I know what made me talking about. Where they got the boxes and stuff lined up. And where the fix would be to move the fence anyway.
Exactly.
For everybody.
Just move
that's the fix.
just move it. But we live in an economy where the only person that's seen over the fence when I talk about it would have been Joni, because she already had the resources to do that. And I had to find my way. And Corey, who would have been low-income, we had to find our way and go through obstacles and environment to look over the fence when it could just been removed.
Exactly.
Yeah. So when we go back to this video, I really want to get deep about it. We talk about, like, again, he talked about the things that, because we didn't understand that with how the legislature worked, that we were not granted certain things. So he talked about the food stamp system. He talked about the child support, like all of these things, because we didn't understand. So I want us to go back when we talk about slavery, right? So it still seems like some things are still hidden from us for a reason, right? Just like the lady said at the end, when you don't show up, it's somebody standing in the back, like, I'm happy they didn't show up. But think about what mindset that person was when they said they were happy nobody showed up, because that means they put energy in making sure that information will not be exposed, so we will not show up. That's deep, y'all. That's like real deep. Like, I thought about it, like, that's kind of deep. The fact
That's
that
how you keep your power.
That's how you
like that's how you keep power. And that's why even when people were asking me, like, why wasn't I out on the streets doing like the protests and all that stuff like that, I'm like, man, because I've been there, done that, and I know what my role is. My role is to help build leaders, because I need these young leaders to eventually be in position of power. Like right now, they don't even know it, but they got a lot of power, even as young people. Imagine if we keep grooming that and keep cultivating that, they're going to be sitting in these congressional offices. They're going to be sitting in these legislative offices. They're going to be sitting in these offices where they are actually making the decisions. And that's what we need. Decision makers, people with power. So of course them people are happy when we don't show up, because then they keep their power. And that's what this thing is about, power. Forget who out there walking and marching. No, who's signing these laws, who's making these bills, who's making sure what you get or what you don't get for your household.
I remember being on the welfare system, and I would never forget, I don't know who I was talking to, and it was so many barriers. Like, you could do this. It was like, oh, but you can't do that. You could, like, so you can't go to school. You got to go to work if you're on welfare. You can't go to school because they won't pay for your daycare or whatever. So it was all of these things. And I don't know who I talked to. And they said, Chanel, think about it. Look at the board and see who make the decisions for the system. And when I looked at the board, it was nobody that looked like me, or it was people over 40 years old. And they said, they the people who don't even need it. So they don't even know. So that would make me say, you know what? I'm going to start putting myself in strategic places to be on boards to support people in these systems. So one of the things I did do was I was a commissioner for housing, you know what I mean? And I volunteered. And it was like you said, you have to strategically place yourself in these positions, and people don't get it because they think about money all the time. And no, none of this stuff definitely don't come with money. You showing up at community meetings, you showing up at board meetings. That's just the start, right? But no, it doesn't come with money. But I'm gonna tell you, those things that I have done from 20 to now has paid my way, right? So now I could charge money for certain things that I have done back then for free. So it allowed me to have a space at certain tables to making sure systems are interrupting systems. And I'm gonna be honest, Joni, it was hard for me because it seemed like every time I talk, when I'm at boards or community meetings, that I seem like I'm always battling with why I'm always being aggressive. I felt like that. But then I thought about it because, you were interrupting something that's been working for years. And you're angry. So I don't physically know it, but my soul or whatever's going on, it felt it. And would just be like, I don't want people to think I'm aggressive, but at my time it was like, no, you're interrupting things that been going on. So yes, you uncomfortable. Yes, you feel this, you feel that. That's why when I tell you, you have to be in the moment and feel what's going on, because I was confused. So be okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to show up. If you want to be in music, you got to start looking at things that people do to get to that way, and that volunteering, start doing volunteering those things. Like, you have to start being in line into your plan, because what's going to happen, I tell you how the plan works, but the thing is, God give you little clues, and you got to figure that out and put it together. But if you just thinking He going to download you the plan, and you ain't put no time in it, you didn't put no time by yourself, you ain't put no time in just volunteering, you ain't put no time, all you saying is showing up. Guess what? I tried that, y'all. It didn't work for me.
Come on, sis.
Guess what? I needed somebody every time, because I was like, sis. Oh, I can't do this. And so I need somebody to write this, and I can't do this. So
come on, sis.
Real stuff. But then guess what? When I start doing it on my own, now I only need somebody only if I want to, because of time.
Yeah.
Everything.
And that's why we got so many doors open. It's not one field that Heartbeats can say that they want to be in that we don't have a door. It might not be the exact one that you want or that you thought it was going to be, but it's a way for you to get in there and make it work if you stick with it. And I like what you said about those boards too, because how about Baltimore City Public School Board? You look at them, they don't live here, and their kids don't go to these schools that they making decisions for. Yup.
And y'all can tell them that I said it. Either. And guess what, Joan? And we ain't showing up at the board meetings either.
Yo, ain't showing up at the board meetings.
But we
not at all.
That, right?
Not at all. I stopped going. I ain't even gonna lie. I was.
But I get your time. I stopped going.
It's a joke.
It's for us. Our time is, because when I go back, it's gonna be nice. I'm enjoying it. But I just want us to understand, like, this work doesn't come overnight. Like, it took me, Corey, 22? Dang, I got 22. It took me.
She's 22?
That's what I would say. I know. It took me 21
She was just 19.
And man, she was just 16 to me. But, anyway, it took me at least 21 years to figure it out. And I'm talking about not figuring out my passion, but just trying new things. Let me sit on this board. Like, my friends was like, why do you keep going to these meetings? Because I just wanted to know what it was, not knowing it was connected to something in the future, right? So it's okay. It's okay to do internships. It's okay. Like, it is really okay. But if you think you're going to have some popcorn and you're going to make it overnight, man, ain't that many people hitting the lottery, man.
Yo, what I said last week on Thriving Thursdays, people want that microwave success, yo.
It ain't happening.
They want to just put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and then bam, you wake up and be successful.
Can I just be honest? Success is just like a slow cooker. It may be. Now. It's in a slow cooker.
Yo, it's slower than a slow cooker, yo. We 5 years in the making over here, yo. People think I just woke up like this. Nah, man. So much sacrifice that a lot of regular people not willing to do. And that's why I can do now what regular people can't do, because I sacrifice up front. People don't want to do that, man.
Yeah, that's deep, because you're right. You do sacrifice a lot.
You got to, y'all. You got
That's
to.
the only way, though. But my
5 years in the making and still going up. Ain't even hit the peak yet.
But guess what, Johnny? They sacrifice when they be working at other jobs. It just ain't for their brain.
Yeah. Yo, what? Miss England, yo, you just hit me, because I be talking about that all the time. Like, yo, it's hard to get out of that cycle. Once you start working, exchanging your time for your money at these different places, and then you piling on real responsibilities that's dependent on you to go to that job, how you gonna get out? That's why you need to be out now. Start your foundation now, because once you get into that cycle, you ain't gonna have no choice, because now your rent dependent on it, your mortgage dependent on it, your BG&E dependent on it, your cell phone bill dependent on it.
That was me right here.
Yeah.
That was me.
Yeah. Yo, you can't just say, oh, I'm about to work on my dreams. Yo, what dreams? You got to put them dreams on the back burner.
Unless
and
you
then now, whatever uniform you putting on, they got to be on the front burner, because they the ones supporting you. But y'all youngins, man, y'all don't understand. Y'all got an opportunity now to start building your own thing, yo. And not to say that everybody's going to be this grand entrepreneur, but you can be in a spot where you moving like a boss. And I use Cam as an example all the time. We got a business that is literally begging to have her back because she did such a great job. Begging in the sense of saying, oh, Joni, she can make her own schedule. She can pick whatever project she want to be on, and will help her build her business and other businesses. Like put herself in that position to where as though they want her.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
team planning.
Right? Yep. Man, shout out to you, Kang.
Listen, I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, Joni did all the other stuff, it ain't work. I'm just telling y'all. And listen, we love where we work. We did our best and was great at it. And I'm still great at it. And I love them. And guess what? I will continue to be great at what I do for my job, because that's who I am. But at the same time, when I'm off, I gotta work on me. And it is a sacrifice.
England
Yes,
Enterprise.
I'm so used to what you say.
England Enterprise.
That's right, England Enterprise. And it is a sacrifice because I'm taking away what I'm used to, just chilling and not doing enough. No, I got to be up and I got to respawn and I got to do this. I got to make sure I'm launching New Year's Eve. So I got to make sure my launch is going to be nice, the website. So it's things that I have to do to make sure my stuff is legit. And what we ain't going to do, the way that I make sure everybody else's experience is great in their business, we ain't going to have no England law just throw it out there because we got it. We can't do that.
Come on,
you know,
now.
my family, we do everything to the highest level. So when we come out with me and my executive directors, my children,
yeah,
it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
And it's going to be meet my team. So be ready.
Oh, right.
And it's all because of the things that we talked about, right? It's all because of me just sitting down, understanding my purpose. It's just been connected, understanding and networking, understanding. Like I have some new interns, and one thing I told them today was like, I know y'all need my class, and my class is I know y'all need this class, and their class is community, right? But their major is totally different, like information technology and all that stuff. I said, so what I need y'all to do is figure out how your major can connect with community. Because anything can connect with community. When you hit me with projects, and what I said to them, I'm asking you to do this because it's not about me with this internship. It's about me supporting you to get to your passion and supporting you so you could come back and say, you know what, I want to get back to this community. Because I remember when I did my internship there, right?
Wow.
And
then
these
Towson students?
Yes.
Wow.
And they all look like us. And I'm so happy. Yeah. So it's a way that we rebuilding and bring them back. And so now they bringing me something new because now I can learn how the information technology, how can I fit that with community? How can I fit, what they doing? Because I was lost. I was like, oh, Francis, I don't know how that's going to be community. So when I say that is always, I don't care what your plan is, make sure that it aligns with whatever is next. Tomorrow you got a meeting what is it about? There's sometimes I think some people just go to meetings just to say they're meetings or being projects to say projects and they don't line with nothing just to tell people they doing something because they like Joni to know they like to do stuff. Right? They want to be, they be like, yeah, I want Joni to know I did this. But does that really align with what you doing? Or you just trying
to want me to know they did what? For what?
That's, listen, they babies. I want you to make sure that you're aligning your things to where you're going. Right.
Yeah.
And being very honest about it. So like if you see somebody that's in the network and you need to connect or you think that they help you with you to be mature, we got to be better as mentor and making sure that we show up and give you that attention. Right. So let Joni know that because like she said, she have connections. Believe me, I use and I'm wrong.
But see, this is what I be doing, Miss England. I ain't even gonna lie. People haven't been seeing me post a whole lot of opportunities. Because I've been going straight to people who've been demonstrating that professionalism that I know I need, that accountability that I know that I need, and just overall investing in themselves. So I don't even put it out there for the general public. Like I'll go to them first. And then if they don't have time or if it's not something that's aligned with their interest, then I'll post it. But I haven't really been posting opportunities. That ain't to say that it ain't none, because people been making a lot of money. And I'm happy because it's good for us to be able to say we're helping to create these opportunities where young people can use their talents, help themselves grow, but then also put money back into their pocket, which is putting money into the community. So don't think because I ain't posted, it ain't no opportunities. It's a lot of opportunities but you got to show that you're ready for it.
But I think we need to go deeper to putting monies in their pocket in the community, because you know what we did? We just had one child that may been hungry, not hungry, because saved them for a place to live. We're addressing hunger, we're addressing homelessness, we're addressing mental illness. It's more deeper than putting money in your pockets. You might look at it like this is an opportunity so I can pay my bills, but we looking at it as this is an opportunity to sow the seed so they won't do anything, no criminal activity, to get caught up in anything, so that we don't have to bail them out.
Exactly. And don't get it twisted. We sowing this seed so that you can eventually sow for yourself and sow for somebody else. I got people in my inbox right now asking for money for food, but I'm like, yo, did you connect with the mentors I set you up with? Don't lie, because I already know you didn't, because they ain't come back to me and say that you was ready for an opportunity or ready to make some money on your own. Like, yo, I be clearly letting people know, everybody get their one freebie. You can come in my inbox one time and I'm going to help you out, get whatever you need to get done. But after that, yo, you got to make an effort to help yourself, because I'm not about to start this cycle of you just having your hand out. Poverty is a business. I'm not trying to make money off of poverty.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's disabling them. I mean, if you giving out like that, where the inbox at? I need to sign up. I'm just saying, no, we not disabling nobody. We gonna make sure if you come in with some little aches and pain and you're a little disabled, guess what? We gonna give you some Tylenol and get you a crutch and keep you moving to the next spot.
Yes,
that's how we move.
Cam got a great question for me. I want you to answer it too, Miss England.
Oh goodness,
this is a good question. She said, what's the process of putting money in youth pockets or adding value into their lives? How could other organizations do that?
You go ahead and answer that.
Yeah, so for us, what we personally do is we talk to organizations and people with power about why it is important to have youth voices and youth representation in these situations, particularly when it comes to making decisions or rolling things out that's going to impact young people. And then we tell them, look, you understand now that this is important. Now your budget has to reflect what's important, because you can look at any organization and see what's important to them just by looking at their budget. What they put money aside for, that's what's important to them. So you sitting up here telling me with your mouth that young people are important, but then you go and see that your budget don't have nothing that's reflecting of young people. Meanwhile, everybody sitting at this table is getting paid, but you expecting young people to volunteer. So we've been fortunate enough to be successful in getting grants and also working with business owners who share our philosophy of investing in young people on the front end. Because you're going to invest in them either way, either up front, allowing them to be able to be self-sufficient, be independent, or on the back end, tax money paying for jails and paying for foster homes and all that type of stuff when they make bad choices because they didn't have opportunities. So every time I get a chance to talk to an organization about the power of youth voice and youth power, like that's what I'm always talking to them about. Let's have our budgets reflect what you say that you believe, and then you guys carrying the weight of getting in these spaces and proving us right. There's some things out here that's happening now where people proving us wrong, but thank God we got more good than bad.
I ain't want to hear that. You know how I feel about the brand, because that's a whole conversation.
Miss England,
what? I'm out there to say, Joni, put
the brand out the trash, Miss England. Put the brand in the washing machine with some Tide, some Gain.
No, I need a whole meeting with all of them. What's going on? Okay, we talk about that later. Okay.
Hey, yo.
Because the brand, you know how I feel about the brand.
Sis, we could have lost a huge partnership, yo. Thank God those people know me, know HeartSmiles, and they know our work. And what happened wasn't strong enough to break the relationship. But trust and believe, if that was a different group of people, I would be coming to you telling you that we lost somewhere upwards of $50,000, yo.
Wow.
With one partnership.
I'm gonna just shake my head and let the dog bark on that, because he was even disappointed.
Yo, tell the dog come. and Miss, and I swear, I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna drag nobody. But look, I'm not even that mad that it happened, because stuff like that has to happen for you to be able to grow. Like, okay, stuff happens. It's how you handle it afterwards. Don't be all accountable to me because you know how I am. But then when your peers hold you accountable, you acting like an a-hole. When other adults hold you accountable, nice, sweet mentors that wouldn't hurt a fly, you giving them your butt to kiss. That's what I don't like. Okay. It's how you handle it afterwards, yo. That's gonna make you lose all your points with me, yo. How you handle. Everybody can make mistakes. I make mistakes every single day. That's the only way you learn and grow. But I'm always accountable. When people pull me up about stuff or whatever, I don't be on the defense. Listen to what they got. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Even if I don't agree with them in the moment, I see from their perspective on what they trying to say and what they trying to tell me. But yo, people just got so much arrogance and so much ego. Like, come on now, man. Get that out the way. You ain't gonna grow with that.
Listen, I'm mad, and next time that happens, can we please do a branding class? Okay. And
it's one person in that class, y'all, because I promise you, everybody else cool.
Okay, well then I don't need to, we ain't gonna have no class. Just set that up, Zoom up fast.
Ah! yo, listen.
Okay, because this is the brand, right? So listen, when I'm telling you guys, when y'all talk about business, you gotta talk about your brand, the experience. How do people, when they contact you as a heartbeat, what do people feel? How is they feeling? What do they get from that? So if Joni go to everybody that's an adult that has some interaction with a heartbeat, and you didn't know that, I'm curious to know what was your evaluation would be. That will let us know how you really doing when we not looking. So when we talk about the brand is important. So whenever Joni's ready, I see some comments about we need to have a workshop. I'm ready, because that's my thing. That's an England Enterprise all day long.
And Miss England Enterprise, when you put that together, can you specifically talk about too, under pressure? Because people think that only applies when everything is going okay and you hold this stuff in, and like when really it's when you under pressure that's going to show your true colors and who you truly are. Like, come on now, man.
All the time.
And yo, for somebody to tell one of our best mentors, we don't even know them. Like, yo, come on now.
We go talk, because I see.
That let me know all I need to know right there. Yeah, sis, we gotta talk. I ain't as bad as I was, but yo, I was heated, yo.
Okay, we gonna have to talk, because y'all got my sister over here heated. Okay.
Yo, because yo, don't mess up no opportunity for other people, yo. I'm thinking about the people that gotta come after you, yo, and you showing right now exactly what people already thought. Y'all ain't ready. This ain't the space for you. Let us build it, let us do it, and let us just tell you what to do. That ain't what we about, yo.
We not. And you know what, honestly, some people may need more training than others. Where you was doing 105 of how to be a leader, some people needed 97.
Yeah.
You know, like honestly, it's levels. You can't put everybody in the same space. Everybody learn different. Everybody, they have different styles. So we had to figure out how we can do 97 training and do a 105 training, because we want to make sure that everybody get what they need, because somehow something happened.
Yeah, no, you're right. And that's why it's so important for me too, to provide opportunities for you to demonstrate what we talk about. I don't want it to be just all talk. I'm telling you all these concepts about accountability, concepts about professionalism, and you never get in the space to demonstrate it. No, we're going to give you an opportunity, put you in those spaces. And I don't even be in there. That's how much I'm trusting people.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But this is the thing too. This is a difference. And Joni, we have to learn not to take it personal as an organization. What I mean by that is you have an organization working with youth of all kinds, right? Doesn't matter. In your heart, every child is a leader. But sometimes when people come, they just survive it. Right? So wanting to come in and be a leader looks different from me coming in and surviving, because every opportunity I'm grabbing and I'm really not focusing on the leadership. I hear it, but at my time, I'm focused on my need. Oh, Joni got this, let me hook that up. And because I didn't learn or listen, because I'm so feeding the survive part that I've been doing all my life, and I'm not working on my mindset. So when Joni's not there and I'm in certain places, all I can know is be myself, because that's all that can show up.
Exactly. Talk to my soul, sis.
It's okay though, but I had to
Speak to
learn though, Joni, and I'm gonna be real honest. And our sis trainer taught me this. She says, you know what, Chanel, this is the thing. Every organization is for people. So I assumed that I could just save everybody. Didn't matter who you was, where you came from, where it was. So I took it personal, right? And she said, no, don't take it personal. Just realize they just not aligned to yours. But you just refer them who can work with them. And it may not just be you. Because there are organizations that had different things that you just like, that's not for me, but it's okay, baby. I'm going to send you over there.
Yeah, see, my struggle was a tad bit different.
Okay.
Like, so I don't want to help everybody because I already know that I can't help everybody. Because first of all, everybody can't even deal with the type of help that I'm giving. Because the type of help that I'm giving, you got to have a thick skin and you got to have
a different mindset.
Your ego got to be on zero to deal with somebody like me. Because if you got even just the slightest bit of ego, you're going to be offended by what I say and how I say it versus taking it as in me treating you the way I treat myself. I don't treat these kids no different than how I treated my own self, which was why I was able to quit my job overnight and do what I'm doing now. But my struggle is when people are presenting themselves one way, saying that they want it, and then they don't live up to the expectation. Then, yeah, you daggone right, I'm taking it personal because now I done wasted time and money and energy investing in you when I could have been investing in somebody else, because my line is super, super long for people who want this type of mentorship. And I'm not mentoring anybody like one-on-one intensely like I used to, because, you know, when I got burnt that one time, I still haven't like really got back to that, but I'm mentoring people close enough. And I'm just all like, yo,
yeah, wait a minute, let's stop. I'm really proud of you for that. That's
thank you, sis.
That's
thank
it.
you, sis,
I want you to recognize that. I know. I want you to recognize that in a moment, yo. I'm proud of you for even recognizing it. That's what's up.
Yeah, thank you, sis. That one hurt. I still got growing to do from that.
At least you
but that one really hurt. But I'm like, for the people who are around, I don't need nobody who don't want to be there taking up a spot. Right. Like, because it's so many people that want to do better, so many people that want to learn and want to grow. Those are the people that I want. If you ain't ready for it just yet, ain't no hard feelings. Ain't no hard feelings at all. This me, HeartSmiles, it just ain't for you right now, or maybe not as intensely. You just be on the outskirts. But for people on the inside like that, yo, no, that's my struggle.
I know that that's a one too, because yeah, it's the poker face. But then, you know, I posted something early, like when people acting, their lines will show. When they acting, they'll forget their lines. It will show up. Like real stuff. And that's when you have to know, but it's unfortunately that it is some young people who just doesn't understand what success looks like. So sometimes they sabotage it, and then you have those that just know how to survive. And I totally know about the survive because I was that young person. So it's hard because it's like, you know, you know, you love the kid, you love the young person, right? You just hate the behavior. That's it. And it's like, I ain't got time, babe. Listen, it's about a million of them that want what I have. So I get it. But when we have those in those spaces that are trying to stand up in your space, but when they're gone, there's something different, and they can't hold up into an image where they can hold the business and be professional. That's an issue, right? That's not a Joni HeartSmiles issue. That's a myself issue, right? That has something to do with that person and how they process what love looks like, and two, how you really network to determine your purpose. And so that young person, if you're listening to this and this hits home, we're not getting at you. We just want you to get to the soul of who you are so you can show up your best self. Because guess what? Joni ain't gonna do nothing, but somebody else gonna take your spot. And they're gonna know their lines. And
come on now.
So I just want you to be honest with your authentic self. Like, this is the time. Do that. And it's okay because we all have flaws. I mean, Ms. Ayla ain't come out and just know how to do all this. Like, we all have flaws, and it's okay to be vulnerable to share that. Because I need to know when I show you my flaws now, and I know, like, for England Enterprises, when me and my children sit and talk about our flaws, now we got to figure out where we got to hire for those flaws or those weaknesses, because we know we strong in this, but then why would we get some other people that's strong like us? Because we afraid to tell that we got weakness.
Miss England, speak on it. Everybody on my team got a degree, yo. I'm the only person with nothing.
Smart, you know what I mean?
Yo,
smart, right? That's how you strategically plan. But that is not only that you strategically plan. People don't get it though. The bigger picture behind what we don't see. You also strategically putting people in place to show their gift, to collectively come together to make a project, not to make a project, to develop something that's for good that we can. 20 years from now, guess what? You can Google HeartSmiles. It's a legacy.
Hey, Google HeartSmiles 20 minutes from now, yo.
Right. 200 years.
Do it.
You know?
Do it. Hey, yo, Ken said, have I ever thought about getting a degree? I ain't gonna lie, I did. It's not on my radar or on my priority now. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm just saying it to y'all group because y'all a little intimate little group though. But I was approached about possibly having, like, what they call it, an honorary degree. Nice. So if that happens, then I might.
What would your degree be in if you thought about it?
Something like that. I don't know. They would be telling me.
See, y'all, when we say privilege.
Hey, yo, listen. This is exactly how the conversation went. Oh, Joni, what you want? An MPH? I was like, what's an MPH? They like a master's.
So let's write this down.
A master's and what? I don't have a beginner.
Because I want us to catch this. Y'all, this is what I want us to talk about in one of our sessions, right? About Baltimore, that kills me. If you're in the right network, if you're in a fraternity, if you're in a church, or you're in a group, sometimes you don't need to do what I did, because ain't nobody approaching me about, do you want anything, okay? So let's talk about, when we talk about quality over quantity, this is an example, right? Joni has strategically placed herself in a space where those type of people approach her. Nothing wrong with it. Says, I want the audience to understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah. I wasn't even thinking about that.
I know you wasn't, right? But here I am as a person who have to work hard and pay these loans back as a single mother already behind, like Joni said, I'm already in the negative. But because who she know and who she's connected to in her network, it was offered to her for nothing. That's what we talk about, equality and how you say, I always get it messed up. That's
equity,
that's what we
equality.
Talk about equality. Great example, real life.
Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out, sis. Thank you so much.
Because we got to let our young people know when it happens right then and there, so we could say, yo, this is real. And I'm not mad. Like, I'm going to tell you, go get it, girl. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah. But see, I don't even be thinking about it for me. I be thinking about getting in these spaces so I can get our young people in these spaces.
That's right. I know what you're thinking about. It's nothing.
Yeah, like that's like, so I'm not even worried about me.
And this is what I want our young people to talk about, because when you may do get them in them spaces and they may have those options offer, but this is the thing that's the different, y'all, with Joni. Joni decides her own condition. And I'm gonna say that again, which mean is, let me be real with you. It been times, when I was out, still getting my degree and my guys on Pilot Grove, yo, let me buy this building for you. I could have took it, but it would have been conditions, right? So what I mean by that is, it's time you may get these opportunities, but sometimes you won't be able to control the conditions, because a lot of times, most of the time, when we have these opportunities to given to us, it's a reason why. If now Joni, if she was in some place where it was some people that heard about who she was and understand what she was and knew Joni's story, but evidently it's somebody that you got a close relationship with. If it was something different they heard about Joni, came with her with this opportunity, she had to think about it, because it's like, are they giving me this so I could not talk about certain things on a platform? Because sometimes people give you things to shut you out.
Yeah.
They like, let me get her this money. Shorty making too much money. Like, she making not money, I'm talking about noise. So when I say about that, even for me, the way I've been for a while is a lot of people came to me for real for money, but I knew the agency did not align with my heart and my soul, which means I would have to be quiet about what I believe in. And I said, I can't do that. So I just want us to think about that. And that's something we need to talk about, like how we be in these spaces. And sometimes y'all might think it's a blessing, but it's only just a slave mentality. We just back on the field in a different way. We ain't picking cotton. We just taking from poverty. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to get deep. The day I said
we love it, yo. We need that deep, yo. Naeem is trying to drag you across the whole internet, talking about some check your messages. He been messaging.
Oh my God! And guess what though? Guess what? And he ain't lying. Hold me accountable. Guess what I did though? I opened it up and I started, and I stopped when it said why you start the business, and I was like, he said real short, and I got like 20 lines. So Naeem, I did, but then my ADH kicked in, and I stopped. So I'm gonna go back. So I want you to know. I did look at it and I was started and I got the perfect picture, and then Susan came and said to change it, you know.
Yo, he's talking about that thing I texted you about like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, Joan.
Sorry,
even when I do it, I'm like,
I did text her.
Now, and when I do it, I might cash app you something for my tardiness because it's my experience and it wasn't yours. You doing everything right. It was me.
Oh man. Yo, Tay said I had to tell a heartbeat, excuse my French. I had to tell them to shut the F up because they was trying to talk about the way we come up and they don't get on any projects or get paid. I was like, not my fault. Hey, who Tay? And you don't gotta step out of character and do that, y'all. Let us do that for you.
Oh yeah, we like doing that today. Just sliding in there.
Absolutely. But no, I need you to be a representation as to why you get picked for projects, so that way they can look at the situation and see, or better yet, have the courage to come and ask, can they be considered for projects? And if my answer is no, then I'm going to tell the person why, and I'm going to give them the roadmap on how to fix it. I want you and need you to be ready for projects. I don't like having just a small little pool of like 15 people to pull from. I want the pool to be hundreds and hundreds of people to pull to pull from, because the more young leaders that we have who are ready to go, the faster we can go and get more opportunities. But right now, I'm at a delicate balance between me and Miss Mo, where we trying to hold off on some of the opportunities just because, like, yo, we don't want to open up the floodgates and not be prepared. So we need people to be ready. But that same person who you had to tell to shut the F up, tell them they need to come to me and let's figure out what we need to do to get you ready if you're not ready. I said they was from Youth Works. I had to tell them you are successful. They wasn't consistent. They tried to scam. And I'm like, Dante, if that is the case, why are you even wasting any time, energy, spit, or breath on that person? You should have just blocked and kept it moving. So thanks, but no thanks. Oh, they not bold to come to you. It ain't about being bold. It's about going for what you want. If that's what you want, then come directly to the source. If you don't want to come to me, go to Miss Mo. If you don't want to go to Miss Mo, you can go to Miss England. You can go to Miss Simone. You can go to Miss Emma Bean. I mean, eventually it's gonna come to me, but at the end of the day, you got to show that you're ready for this. And that behavior right there that's being demonstrated, that right there is already saying why we don't need or want you on any of our projects. Our projects are too important.
But hey, we want to say thank you for protecting the brand. That was always a plus. So thank you.
Yeah, Tay said he told him to shut the F up.
I mean, that wasn't a great way, but we appreciate you trying. And the next one, we will tell you the proper way to say, you know, we appreciate you talking about HeartSmiles, but, you know, we'll dismiss it. But we appreciate it.
Yo, the doors is wide. Oh, it's too easy, y'all. It is too easy. That right there is just pure laziness. Dante, don't waste your time. Don't waste our time. If and when they ever realize that that's what they want to do, then let them come on up, make they move.
Any more questions for our goal, y'all? Because I get mad it got 7 o'clock. Shorty done pumped me up with the little video.
I know. Yo, our time already, man.
And then Joni just said that's what she about to get a degree and she ain't sitting in no classroom. You know, we getting all the jewels today.
No, I ain't say I'm not. I'm just saying that's
I'm playing with you, Joni.
that was what was offered. You know that.
You know, we doing our in rap, but you know,
I ain't know what an
Did any of your
MPA.
friends-
Like an
I just want to know.
MPA?
Did any of y'all friends ever did this? We still do this. Like, so when me and my best friend go out or go, we might go somewhere, just anywhere. The next day, we wake up with like a whole reminder of what happened yesterday. So did you see that? That's what we do. That's when a Wednesday, we wrapping it up. So this is what happened. Okay, we know we got to vote and not vote for the president. Okay, we know Joni. She the one making the money. Evidently, I ain't in the nose because I'm still paying for debt for my college, right? We also know we ain't dragging nobody for no heartbeat if you're not a mentor. We ask that you stay down. We got this, and you stay and be your best self. We do ask, you know, we don't do tell snitching, but we just say, you know, DM won't work. It will. We won't mind for you to send a DM with some positive thoughts of what you heard. You know what that means. Snitching, but not snitching. I just want to tell you guys, I love you guys. And definitely, I see the comments about the brand. Yes, we will have a brand workshop. We will do those things. Don't worry, it's coming. I just had to make sure the soul was right before I get to your brand. Because what you ain't going to do under HeartSmiles umbrella is, you know, just because you mad and you had a bad day, you going to represent with that sweater on. So no, we not.
Oh, I'm about to text you right now.
Oh, goodness. So on that note, I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. Joni have never sent me a topic for Wednesday when I ask every week. I feel like, you know, I allow you into my mental space because I bring you what I go through. So
exactly. Yo, these heartbeats don't be sending me nothing, yo.
Since the topics, y'all, it's about you guys. It ain't about me. So love you guys. And I'm looking forward to this text.
Oh, yeah. You got the text. Watch the whole thing, then call me.
Oh, Lord. Love you.
I love you more. I see you, Seth. Bye. Hey, yo, Miss England always come through, yo. She always come through with the fire conversations, the fire topics, yo. If you leave these conversations like uninspired, unmotivated, didn't learn anything, can't apply anything to your real life, yo, then you doing Winning Wednesdays wrong. And you need to holler at us, yo. Because the goal is for you to be able to take something, even if it's just a small thing, yo, take something and then do something with it. I think Naeem said it in his jewel, yo, apply the knowledge. It's not good enough just to have the knowledge. You got to actually apply the knowledge, yo, even if you're just doing baby steps, yo. Ken said, I need a HeartSmile sweatshirt. Hey, yo, you crazy. Says I need a HeartSmile shirt for November 5th. Birthday in 3 days. Okay, that's the big 18, ain't it, Cam? That's what's up. Hey, cool kid, what's up? I think I saw a little goat on there too. What's up, Dante's mom? Yo, we passed our time though, yo. All right, y'all see that? Buy 3 smoothies, get 1 for Friday's delivery. Oh, nope, 17. All right, it's all good though. Hey, the big 17, yo. That's what's up, yo. Happy birthday. I'm gonna send you your paragraph in 3 days, yo. I got you. But look, man, that's it, yo. That's our time. We got things coming up for sure, y'all. Like we are working on some things. So I'll probably be reaching out to a few of you guys in terms of some good opportunities I think y'all gonna be happy about. And I see y'all tomorrow on Thriving Thursdays if y'all doing that with me. So hit me up if you got something to talk about tomorrow, if you want to be on tomorrow or whatever like that. And all those music people, yo, think about what I said about that health stuff, yo, if you want to get in that way. And if anybody is serious about that, yo, let me know. And if somebody has the talent, yo, I'll write it for you. If you can sing or rap or whatever, I'll write it for you. But I really, 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 truly believe that we are kicking ourselves in the behinds and we are basically leaving money on the table, leaving an opportunity on the table. Nobody not stepping up to be involved in this. We just got too much talent. But all right, y'all. I see y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.